pricey. Boss shit, your lordship. Niggas talking yachts and some more shit. I used to run the block, now I'm corporate. Hopping out, you know it's sun when the doors lift. Whole squad hide the burners. Mets hat in the sky like Bobby Smurder. They watch me like the chip, courtside at the Rucker. Flowing when they getting tougher, she begging me to cuff her. Brooklyn sweet chick, waffles with raspberry butter. Wear a mink at the roller rink, middle of the summer. If I can't get it done, I got soldiers with me to cover. Queens get the money, we only stacking it up with. Cheese stay icy, cause shit get spicy. She on demon time, I get her a timepiece. Panic, niggas not lit, not like me. Can't get nothing by me, my mind in 2090. Kalo K, everybody price.
Well, we are
Cost money,
live.
beat the charge money. Fast money, push the start money.
The 10 and 80 Up and Gunning Weekly Scrims. This is your Call of Duty weekly series brought to you by 10 and 80, proudly partnered with Carbon. I'm your Maestro of Mayhem, Eugene Abu Dhabi. First up tonight, Anti-Meta versus Nauseous Beta. Nauseous Beta versus Anti-Meta. Nauseous Beta, newcomers in my book. Facing up against Anti-Meta, veterans of this particular series. Going on right now. The Hardpoint series, Hardpoint game rather, went on off stream, and Anti-Meta just won that. We're going in for Search and Destroy now. Going for Search and Destroy right now. Hardpoint goes the way of Anti-Meta. That makes the series the best of 3 in the first semi-final. 1-0. 1-0. Up top it's Anti-Meta. Up top it's Anti-Meta represented by Diddley, Buddha, Non-Stop, and with the streamer mode, and PK. EX Raw, Zero, Muted, and Legion waiting for one more player. Waiting for one more player. Join their ranks. Once again, these are your weekly Up and Gunning Weekly Scrims. Brought to you by 10 and 80. Proud partnership with Carbon. Proud partnership with Carbon. We're waiting for one more player from Nauseous. Join us. Nauseous Beta. Join us for this S&D. Hardpoint goes the way of Anti-Meta. That one was played off stream as I was working my way through Call of Duty game loop update. Game loop coming ahead and an unexpected update this week. Haven't opened it for a while. But yeah, so game 1 of Hardpoint going the way of Anti-Meta. Just a reminder for anyone who may not know what happens during the semi-final. It's a best of 3s. Going through Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and if necessary, Control. Now, they just wrapped Hardpoint off stream again, and then Nauseous Beta go in on the back foot, having faced a loss on Hardpoint. Anti-Meta 1-0 in this series. We go into Hardpoint. The map of choice for this Hardpoint one will be Slums. Hardpoint on Slums. That's where we're heading.
So if you hear that boom boom, all I can say is Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me, I be putting in work. Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, I put all in the shirt. Lord forgive me, Lord forgive me, church. Lord forgive me.
And full screen we go, straight into the game, we jump. Anti-Meta versus Legion falls from Nauseous Beta. On the other side, it was the man with the streamer mode who was waiting for him with a Fennec. Gonna wait for this little glitch from Call of Duty to settle. Right now facing a 2-man deficit. Nauseous Beta on the back foot early. Zero just hit with a flashbang. And somehow the man with the streamer mode lost to Nauseous Zero. Now Zero dropped by Buddha, who took 2 for the price of 1.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
1 win for anti-meta on this search and destroy. I hope the graphics have settled down now.
Bomb spotted.
They should have, and we should be good to go.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Nauseous Zero. Surging forward. For the GS, that Deagle in hand. On the other side, it's Diddley firing aimlessly, and Legion dropped by the man with no name. The streamer mode man muted, hit, tagged. He retreats behind that exploded van. Gonna beat swiftly there. Suddenly, Nauseous Beta have lost a man already behind that wall. Sneaky, sneaky.
They have the
Streamer
bomb
mode man,
spotted.
but muted, got hit by Diddley, who did the flank of his own. Zero now. I'll try and pull one on, but I don't think it's possible to flank when Nonstop was watching with the Locust. Diddley.
Last man standing. Finish it.
Streamer mode guy who dropped Swifty, and VX Raw left alone to fend for himself against a 1v2. Takes 1 down. Streamer mode counter snipe on his end, and Diddley trades in to take the win for anti-meta on round 2 of Search and Destroy.
Defend the objective. The enemy has
Following
the bomb.
through. Muted. Carrying the bomb. Bearing that heavy responsibility for Nauseous.
Grenade out.
Throwables getting tossed early. VX Raw with at DLQ. Nobody home to receive. Might be somebody on the other end. If they're unlucky enough to peek. Nobody. Here's Johnny. Where is he? Anyone? No? No? Everyone playing careful now. Oh, VX Raw still waiting. Nobody had B point. Another A point to receive. Nobody downed. On this side, it's Diddley spraying aimlessly. Buddha. Actually, Legion gets caught off by the man with no name. Streamer mode. That's what I call anyone who hides behind the streamer mode. And the streamer mode guy catches Zero as well. Diddley drops VX Roll all off cam. And now suddenly Swifty dropped by Buddha.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Oh, come on.
Enemy
That was
has
a
dropped the
fast
bomb.
collapse. Even by SND standards.
Destroy
Nauseous.
the objective. We got the bomb.
Heavily on the back foot. They started off with a loss on hardpoint. Anti-meta with the advantage. And now they're heavily behind in Search and Destroy already as VX Roll shooting and scoping aimlessly. Hoping to catch anyone. By that doorway, the A.0 catches the man with no name. VX Roll still gonna stick with him till he can commit through this sniper. One more snipe for the cam. No dice as P-Kicks. Reverse Uno on the sniper. The killer 141, that automaton drops him. A statement, Legion against P-Kicks. P-Kicks drops Diddley on the other side to respond and has nothing in response.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
As this time, Nauseous Beta have a response. They have something to say.
Bomb spotted. Destroy the objective. Bomb
Maybe the
acquired.
beginning of an actual comeback. Will they muster up something out of nowhere? Maybe, just maybe they figured out what anti-meta are doing. I spoke too soon. Commentators cursed as Legion and Zero fall to the man with no name. Now muted, he's hurt, he retreats. This man sneezes, he's down. He's buying himself time to heal. Buddha behind that wall waiting for him. Buddha. Meet VX Roll, dropped by VX Roll. Quick scoping there. Two v3.
Enemy has
Target
dropped the
muted,
bomb.
gets
Finish the mission.
dropped by Nonstop. Can't stop on that locus of his own. Counter sniper. VX Raw, counter sniper of his own. Sniper on sniper action. We'd see if he just manages to take down P-Kicks, who's spoiling the party with that automaton. Running around like a headless chicken with that Kilo 1-for-1 demon song. Now hand holding premium by the B point. By the B point. VX Roll gets caught off by P-Kicks facing the wrong way.
Work. Get ready for the next round.
Extend their lead. Looking to close this out early. They want us to go to bed early, anti-meta. Anti-meta want us to go to bed early. Ridley carrying the bomb for anti-meta this time. Non-stop drops VX Ral. No sniper remaining for Nauseous. No name man dropped. Diddley dropped by Legion. FFR. But it's done its last on that round as he gets dropped off. Legion. Non-stop. Now facing out down the barrel of a two-man Nauseous. One-man Nauseous. He looks to get a sniper of his own in this one where everyone has been claiming free kills. Buddha leads that charge and drops Swifty.
Nice work. Get ready for the
one
next
more
round.
to close this out and send them straight to the finals. Anti-meta looking to send this one. Just a fast S&D here. They really want to get this done.
Objective. Got the bomb.
Yeah, they have another tournament today. So they're really looking to get this one out early. Made no secret of that. They're doing so in such a bold fashion. Just hammering down the Nauseous team as Legion and VX all fall. Swifty will try and regroup with Zero. Muted will try and catch actually Swifty and Muted to get caught off. Zero left alone. Too soon against Buddha. Catches Buddha, but just in time for the man with no name to finish this. It's GG's. Just as promised. Just as promised. That was almost hard to watch. That was almost hard to watch. Oh, so anti-meta won a hard point on a disqualification with a disqualification. Okay. Which means someone used something
on my soul, everybody in the click strap, and they all on gold. Keep a stick just like Branch Poppy, but I ain't a troll. On my mama, can't nobody out here play me for no hoe. Guard your grill. Ain't nobody out here hard to kill. The gat I pack a platinum pill your cap from front to back. How you still for harder steel? Tuna fish my hardest meal. Stay trail when they switch to harder skill. I'm gonna feel like a buffalo bill.
Well, that means anti-meta send themselves automatically to the final. They send themselves to the final tonight. Anti-meta send themselves straight to the... Our second matchup of the day sees Team Fortis face up against Halo Gaming. Team Fortis faces up against Halo Gaming tonight. Team Fortis faces Halo Gaming tonight in the second semi-final. The first one, a quick recap. Anti-Meta versus Nauseous Beta. Being told the hardpoint ended in disqualification for Nauseous Beta, giving Anti-Meta the win on hardpoint.
Slander all the banter, just one answer, I'm an animal. I'm just one man, outstanding though. Part wolf, part king, part Hannibal. Example pros, I built like I'm mechanical. On the mic, I'm a cannibal. You don't know who I'm family to. You don't know my team, you don't know my man's do. Turn it up to the maximum. Gorillas in the trap with them. Got millions watching every move I make, cause I'm what's happening. Got jaws dropping, autopsies. Drop hard tops, go hard body. This Nas told me y'all problem. This high
and Search and Destroy saw Anti-Meta completely dominate 6-1 Nauseous Beta. We segue nicely into our final, Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming tonight. Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming tonight.
Mama, can't nobody out here play me for no hoe.
What up, gun? Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get into that lobby very quickly. Let me just get into that lobby right now.
Flight deck, bombs test 5Z, primary flight control. Testing 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Test complete.
Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming. I'll just go take a quick look at the roster for Halo and Fortis, just to confirm who's who. Oh, this is the Ugandan outcast. My friend from Uganda. Yeah, okay. This is Team Fortis that's up here. Team Fortis is up here and early into the lobby. Team Fortis represented by Outcast, Daniello, Unholy rather, and Hags. They're waiting for one of their team members. I'll expect. Aside for Halo, it's only Simp who's here. The other side for Halo Gaming. Simp alone in the lobby right now for Halo Gaming. Simp is in there alone for Halo Gaming. Halo Simp anime. Yep. This is Halo Gaming. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have on offering. I know, he's the only person I know from this side. This other side. The only person I know from this other side of Fortis is Outcast. I'm familiar with Outcast. He's a free-run mercenary on this East African side. The familiar name for me is Outcast here. A complete mercenary on this East African side. He's played for a couple of teams on this side. Today he waves his flag for Fortis. Once again, these are your weekly up and gunning scrims brought to you by 10 and 80. Proudly partnered with Carbon, helping you make responsible financial decisions. Jesus, I am tired. I'm your maestro of mayhem, Eugene Abu Dhabi, live from the Kenyan capital, Nairobi. It's 11 p.m. here. We start off in this best of threes with hardpoint on firing range, Hardpoint on firing range, a bread and butter map in the Call of Duty series. A bread and butter map in the Call of Duty series. As those just joining us, this is Fortis. This is Halo Gaming. Fortis versus Halo Gaming. Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming. Gladiators towing the line for Team Fortis. So far in the lobby, Outcast, Daniello, Unholy, Hags, and Crete. complete Team Fortis. Yet to receive 2 of their members for Halo Gaming. So far in there, it's Anime, Smoke, and leading the charge, Simp. We walk straight into the firing range. The mode will be hardpoint. The Slayer's Paradise. Slayer's Paradise. As usual, the best of 3s consists of hardpoint, S&D, that is search and destroy, and if necessary, we walk into control. Necessary, so teams will get squashed in the first 2 rounds, and we wouldn't need to see control round. Complete Halo squad seems to be in the lobby right now. Shinobi and Mazer on YT being the missing players. Just joined in. Quick recap. First game, first semi-final saw Anti-Meta face up against Nauseous Beta. Of course, the hardpoint match was played off stream, and I got notified that Anti-Meta won on the back of a disqualification from Nauseous Beta. Someone used something they weren't supposed to. I walked into the search and destroy matchup though, but saw Nauseous Beta, at least on stream this time, it get completely squashed. 6-1 in slums. Anti-Meta booked their way into the final first wasting no time. So we segued nicely into the second semi-final. Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming. Again, to complete that roster for Team Fortis, Outcast, Daniello, Unholy, Hags, and Crete. Halo, Simp, Anime, Smoke, Shinobi, and Mazer on YT. Throw the line, Gladiators for Halo. Halo Gaming. Hardpoint on firing range is our first encounter. We'll be getting this one underway shortly. Players to start this one already. What more would you want from a Saturday evening? And premium Call of Duty action brought to you by 10 and 80, proud partnership with Carbon. We get underway. First matchup, hardpoint on firing range. This is Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming. Get full screen now. Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming. We're about to be underway in 10 seconds. We get this show on the road. Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming. Live now. We're underway. A 5v5 complete squad this time.
It's too close.
Leading the charge for the objective. Who gets it first? In yellow, it is Halo Gaming. In blue, it is Team Fortis. Outcast, the Ugandan, leading the charge. A cocktail of nationalities in that one. Throwables completely being tossed as trophy systems downed to prevent any uptake with the use of those. The Yellows who take the first scrap time in the hill. 8 points for them in Halo Gaming. Might be short-lived as they take it back, actually. Not short-lived at all. It's 10 seconds. 12 points in as the Blues finally set a toe in there. Fortis fight back. They respond in kind.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Caught with Unholy, observing on the outskirts. The point
Hard
is
point
free,
is ours.
completely. Very exposed point here and a very exposed hill. Unpredictable and hard to cover.
We've taken
Pretty
the
clear
lead.
why it's empty as Sim tries to go in for the uptake. Unholy hidden in the corner prevents that.
Hard point identified.
Rolls the
Capture
CBR4,
objective.
SMG. Do the most in shredding. He does that, just that to Anime. On the other side, Mazur and YT will jump in first hand. He gets into the DM. The Bluetooth device success. Let's reconnect.
Be advised.
Bluetooth
Hostile hunter
devices.
killer drone.
Their successful rate. He shreds completely. Long distance, 2 for the price of
Hunter
1.
killer drone deployed.
Gets his streaks in. There's a combo of 4 so far. Wonder if might dare to go into a nuke as Outcast gets in for 5. Attacks, spoils the party. On the other side, Unholy
Point is ours.
coming through.
Lost the lead.
Get the scrap time in there for Team Fortis. Outcast will be on the outskirts, going in predictably for the rotations. Shinobi and Maz are preventing that. They have the situational awareness to think the exact same thing. With 10 seconds left, still the rotations are completely necessary.
Hardpoint
Hunter
locked
killer
down.
drones are out.
Friendly predator missile.
In Raining Hell, the Predator missile comes in to get 3. Crete, Unholy, and
Hardpoint
Outcast fall to
identified.
Mazar and YT.
Capture the objective.
Does not have a combo, but he does a good job in frustrating on the respawns.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint lost.
Now the War Machine completely blowing pieces, going to pieces that entire Fortis squad. They come in for the contest. It's Hacks who gets dropped at the doorway. Crete will come in to contest on his own. CPR4 in hand but dropped. Smoke and Halo Simp do the job of holding the line. Fine time for the rest of the Yellows to come in as backup. Smoke finally gets there but gets dropped in return. 30 seconds left on that hill. It goes the way of the Blues, who finally takes in there for the contest. If they hold the full 30 remaining, they might catch up to the 60 points that Halo Gaming currently have. The Yellows rotating early. Hacks chooses to take one who's on Overwatch. It's Outcast rather who gets dropped. Hacks drops Mazur.
Friendly hunter killer drone
Smoke
deployed.
dropped by
Tied
Hacks
for the
yet
lead.
again.
Hardpoint identified.
Anime from behind.
Capture the objective.
Taps him to the face. He waits for the next kill to activate.
Hostiles
He
have
takes the
captured the
Overwatch
hard
position. Obi-Wan Kenobi downstairs. It's Smoke getting the scrap time early. Crete dropped at the doorway.
Hardpoint is
For the price
ours.
of 1, but Unholy spoils the
Hardpoint
party.
contested.
Hacks
We lost the lead.
try and go into for
Hostiles
the
have
backup.
hardpoint.
Hill is
Hardpoint
empty,
locked
but
down.
no longer.
Hardpoint
Simp
contested.
dropped as he just
Hardpoint
dropped into the hill
contested.
by Hacks,
Close, fight harder.
Hacks.
Hardpoint contested.
holding the line.
We've
As
taken
finally
the lead.
Team Fortress
Hardpoint
takes the lead
contested.
even with the contest right now. 74-69 is their lead. Not a big one,
Hardpoint lost.
not even by 7 points. Not a big margin, but a lead
Hardpoint
nonetheless.
is ours.
Better than they had when they
Hostiles have the
started.
hardpoint.
Right now,
Hardpoint
taking
contested.
back their lead. It's Halo Gaming looking to fight back. 77-77. A bare knuckle brawl is what we are seeing at this point. Both teams evenly matched as they go to wall on each hard point, on each hill, to try and take it.
Capture the objective.
Tango down.
And yellow. Just observing from long distance as it rotates to the hill where it all started, the very open one, which the Blues currently for Team Fortis currently holds.
Taking
Hacks.
the lead.
This time, with a growl 556. Smoke drops him from long distance. Krieg 6 automaton.
Hardpoint lost.
That Ice Drake Camel will do nothing for him as he got dropped.
Hardpoint locked
Still
down.
all blue on that hill as they approach their
Hostile
100
predator missile
point
inbound.
mark.
Hardpoint contested.
Team Fortis
Taking the
suddenly
lead.
having a chokehold on this game. But I use that word loosely. 105 on 92 is the score. 10 points ahead, baby. At best. The Yellows now gathering at the entrance of the next hill to try and take it early. Mazda will be hidden behind that exploded vehicle, trying to prevent any rotations. That Outcast is already in there, now holding the line on his own as he awaits his backup, who've respawned a bit far. Unholy comes in to try and help him out on the outskirts, but Crete is already in the hill with him. Outcast
Predator missile inbound.
in there, having this crap. He's hurt.
Hunter
Goes
killer
prone,
drone. Friendly hunter
getting
killer
some
drone
cover.
deployed.
Axe is on the outskirts as well. Frustrating with the respawn. Anime freshly taken down by
Friendly
Daniello.
Predator missile
Daniello
inbound.
still well hidden. Honors and catch Simp. Simp plays reverse Uno and catches him instead.
Hardpoint
Contest
contested.
comes through. It's Smoke who's
Hostiles have
somewhere in the
hardpoint.
arena. He is. For the final 20 seconds. That might be enough to get to the 100-point mark, but not enough for 150. On the back foot. For the second time in this matchup, Halo Gaming now have to catch up Team Fortis. Nobody wants to go into search and destroy.
Captured
He
the
lost
objective.
down at the barrel. Crete hides in the corner. Well hidden. Will it be enough? He's
Friendly
dropped by
airstrike
Mazza.
incoming.
Wise to the act,
Hostiles
watching the
have
corners and
captured
quick on
the
the ADS with Smoke in tow as the backup, choosing to rotate very early. And takes the Overwatch. He's Obi-Wan Kenobi as the other
Hardpoint is
side,
ours.
choosing to get
Hardpoint
through the
contested.
secondary entrance. It was not well covered. Now the Blues in hand to extend their lead and get to the 200-point mark. It's Team Fortis. Anime comes through to try and spoil the party and stall for time. 30 seconds in, getting the scrap time to try and catch up. It might be enough. 30 seconds, but they need to do that perfectly without any interruption. And Shinobi's left to do that job with a Vortex gun, temporarily holding the line and stalling for time. As they hit 150 with 10 seconds to spare on that point, Simp and Shinobi helping that endeavor of catching up. I wouldn't call it a comeback because each side has had their fair share of falling behind in this matchup. This has been just what it is, a bare knuckle brawl as Shinobi gets caught and fragged by the man in window, Unholy waiting in the wings. He has plenty of backup and plenty of bodies in the point. Right now, the contest comes through with Halo Simp, slides and catches him
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint
and holds the
contested.
point for the Yellows,
Hostiles
who
have
now,
hardpoint.
if they can hold the line,
Friendly
Hunter
hunter
Killer Drone
killer
out,
deployed.
catches its mark, berserk by Simp. Trophy system down to prevent any explosives, any throwables from catching them. It's Unholy who gets dropped, Hack gets dropped, Crete
tied
gets
for
dropped
the
as
lead.
well by Smoke. As the Yellows now holding full 30
Hardpoint
seconds on
locked.
that hill. The Blues fight
Hardpoint
temporarily.
contested.
Still time there.
Captured
Contest comes in. The hill is empty. Back the way of the
Hardpoint
Yellows as
is
strings
ours.
ring around
It's
of
too close.
roses
Fight
for the
harder.
Blues.
Hardpoint
80,
contested.
180 on 180 as the contest
the
comes
lead.
through. Who
Hardpoint
gets it?
lost.
It's 180 on 180. Evened out as Halo Gaming take back their lead. Complete scrap for time on each hill as
Capture the
Outcast
objective.
catches Anime facing the wrong side. We go back to the hill where it all started, the open one. Hacks out in the open, trying to find anyone on the hunt. The prawl. Anime on the other side. That hill completely empty as everyone is paranoid, twitching like crackheads. Nobody in the hill getting the scrap time. Too close to call at this point. 180 on 180 is still the call as it stands on this 5v5. Halo Gaming in yellow, Team Fortis in blue. As this bare knuckle brawl feels personal at this point. We hit 200 for Team Fortis, getting there for the first time. Called it too soon. They lose track of that hill. They lose control of it.
Hardpoint contested.
Hacks trying to capture it. He does temporarily. But he's waiting predictively by that side to try and see if any Halo members will walk in through there. He catches one. It's Shinobi who's unlucky enough. As Halo this time prioritizes the rotations and all he's waiting in the hill. Anime goes in and catches him. This time, Anime will be profiling predictably and Crete drops
Capture the
him
objective.
before he could get a chokehold on that hill early. At this point, this particular hill could determine the winner of the game. The contest comes through in that bare knuckle brawl. Pandemonium in the pointers. Simp fires a vortex gun to prevent any entry, but Outcast finds a crack, a chink in the armor. He finds his way in there.
Tango down.
Too close to call in this very personal game, now extending their lead. Team Fortis way ahead in the game now, 226 on 193. The Yellows contest for time. Smoke is in there, bodies sent. Unholy spoils the party, but Mazza has control with Shinobi in tow as backup. 20 seconds to catch up, and they just might, but the rotations will determine everything as Simp and company, fresh off the respawns, will meet a body of blues in the next hill. 7 seconds on this active hill. The inactive one about to activate. Simp running straight to it. Who's long on that killer 1-for-1, catches his mark. It's Creed who falls. 4 men on that hill still. The blues as the hill activates in 1 second. It's now scrap time in there. Mazza goes in, Smoke goes in, Simp goes in. They all fall. All yellow bodies fall, but somehow they take it back. It's Shinobi in there temporarily. He could not hold. 230 on 223. Predator missile to rain hell and buy time for Halo Gaming to get in there. Creed and Daniello holding the line by the door. Smoke trying to find his way in there. The vortex gun will do nothing as Smoke gets dropped. We're going in for GG's. 245 on 223. Creed is in there. His teammate Daniello is in there as they get GG's. Team Fortis take the win on a hard point in that hard-fought match. Halo determined to drag this one out, but it just wasn't happening. Halo was so determined to drag this one out, but it was not happening. Wow.
It's a draw. Stand down.
That was just too close to call. Too close for comfort. Team Fortis started off on the back foot. Halo Gaming had control when we started. Fortis came back. It was from then on, it was a push and pull, with each side having lost control of that hardpoint match. But towards the end, Fortis took the day. Fortis took the day. We now head into Search and Destroy, where Halo will be looking for the redemption as they walk in on the back foot in S&D. The map, Standoff. A map that everyone finds so easy. But remember, it's only easy because everyone knows the map itself. That means your enemy knows it too.
Yeah.
energy.
We go into search and destroy now. We get into search and destroy with Team Fortis having a spring in their step with that win on the hard point. Surely that is encouragement enough for them to try and close this out early. For Halo Gaming, this is their chance at redemption. For Halo, this is their chance at redemption. We're looking to close this series out, or rather redeem themselves from that hardpoint loss, where they fought so hard. They deserved a win as well. But at the end, there could be only one. Team Fortis wanted it harder. And now search and destroy. Questions will be asked. Answers must be given. Will we see snipers? I suspect so. All of the people I see here, like Alcatraz, the people in his company are like-minded with him. There must be some sniping bastards over there. Team Fortis up top with Outcast and Yellow, Unholy, Hacks, and Crete. For Halo Gaming, Simp, Anime, Smoke, Shinobi, and Mazer and YT toe the line. No super subs for either team, they go in with the same lineups. I am your Maestro of Mayhem, Legion of the Devil, live from the Kenyan capital, Nairobi. These are your up and running weekly scrims, brought to you by 10 and 18, proudly partnered with Carbon. As we head and segue nicely into search and destroy. This is Team Fortis in blue versus Halo Gaming in yellow. Search and destroy on standoff begins now. On the back of a loss, Halo Gaming need redemption. They will be looking for it on standoff. Delivering the bomb for Halo, it's Shinobi facing straight at the A point, trophy systems down. He shoots straight at the A point and any trophy systems put down by them. He's hiding behind the exploded tank. Anime sniping far off long distance. Shinobi still hidden behind that tank. Perched up on top of the A point, it's Hacks. That tractor. That tractor, and Anime catches him! Takes his head off! Shinobi. No trade from Fortis who fall. Crete and Daniello fall. Now Unholy. Left to respond against a 5-man attack. Simp dropped by Unholy, but caught by Mazer, asleep at the wheel. Solo effort by Outcast. 1v4. He just got the nightmare voiceover line. You're the last one, complete the mission. The line nobody ever wants to hear. Now Outcast, his shot meets no target, or rather misses its target. By the pickup, catches Mazda, takes his head off. Reduces deficit 1v3. Nade out, throwable. Smoked by the exploded tank. Anime caught by the ground. 1v2 against Shinobi, but Shinobi takes the day on that very close encounter. Outcast, that could have gone so wrong so fast for Halo. That could have gone so wrong so fast for Halo Gaming. Dear God. This time Smoke carrying the bomb for Halo. Throwable toss straight at the A point as everyone meets. We're all in this together. Outcast waiting by that point with Hacks. Wearing that iPhone skin. He catches his mark. It's Shinobi who falls, but the trades come through. Krita and Hacks fall. Team Fortis, he catches Simp. 2v3. As Halo collapsed, straight up collapsed at the A point in that little brawl. Complete pandemonium by that point. Anime will now play counter sniper. And Holy is waiting for him by the wings there. Danielo is in the back alley. Waiting and holding line. Mazar is also in a back alley of his own, trying to flank through straight to the A point. Anime. But hit by someone into Unholy, was in tow. Unholy still at the A point. Mazar completely exposed, retreats. As he now faces down the barrel of a 1v3. Not impossible. Mazar might meet Danielo, who's closest rival nearby. Outcast is waiting in the wings. Out sniping, but it might be the gunfight against Unholy that comes first. Outcast catches him.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
But it was time that was not on his side, as the objective
Bomb spotted.
ran down the clock on him. Still, the bomb in tow for Halo Gaming. They play terrorists, the counter-terrorists. This time, it's Team Fortis. The trophy systems fall in masses, en masse. Behind the tractor, Anime. He leads the charge as Hacks falls early. The trades come through, and suddenly on the back foot, it's a 2v4. Danielo dropped by Mazar to make it a 1v4. Commentators curse as things fell apart, literally. No pun intended. No Chinua Achebe here. For Team Fortis, complete collapse on their part on that one.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. Bomb spotted.
Still, delivery of the bomb charged to Halo.
Destroy the
Need
objective.
to force a control or game, control round here. Team Fortis don't want any stragglers. They don't want to push this further. Hacks behind the tractor. Only 3 men. Smoke. Plays ring a round of roses and loses the gunfight. Creep drops smoke. The trades come through. 3v4. Shinobi will face a 2v1 and loses. Now Mazar takes one down. It's Unholy who fell. Goes long at Outcast. Misses, but Outcast is hurt. Goes to kill the mark, but Outcast is hurt. Crete drops Mazar to stop that advance in its track. Leveling things for Team Fortis. They're willing to push this one the same way they pushed that hard point. They pushed us to 200 on 200. And they're going to push Search and Destroy the very same way. We're on 2-2 level. We have a game on our hands. We might see a round 11 with these people. Outcast drops Anime early. Might see Mazar by that statue near the exploded tank, and he retreats. As suddenly the Halo Gaming members fall en masse. Smoke drops 2 for the price of 1. Commentator's curse. I spoke too soon for a 2v2 this time. Outcast will run straight at the opposition and takes down Mazar. 1v2 this time. Danielo goes up top with a PP Bison. Automaton in hand. Sniper for the show off. The Ugandan Outcast. Smoke chooses to go down the back alley. They'll try and flank. Outcast has the same idea. He goes long and he retreats as he finally saw where he was. Now he has the advantage in long distance. As Smoke runs straight at him, he goes upstairs in the mid house.
Back up.
Is running out on him. 20 seconds to take action. Put down that bomb. Put Fortis on notice. He goes straight at the B point. He's going to try and flank. Spoke too soon. He's going straight at A. Danielo waiting in the wings but looking the wrong way. He knows he's there. He meets Smoke and wins the gunfight. Smoke ran straight into the hail of bullets. Fortis take their lead for the first time on Search and Destroy.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Spectate Hacks says, ooh, someone take the snipers off Outcast. Hacks on this side, special request. holding by the exploded tank, the destroyed tank. And aiming his fire straight at the A point, where Shinobi and Smoke are waiting. It's Crete in tow. They drop Smoke and Shinobi in quick succession. Mazur and YT will be waiting by that point, as he could do nothing but watch his two teammates fall. At that point, Hax drops Mazur.
Bomb has been planted.
Holding the
Last
growl.
one. Complete the mission.
At this time, the captain, oh captain, my captain, Simp, left alone, as his teammates got systematically taken apart. Systematically taken apart. Outcast might meet him. Ooh, Simp might not have seen Outcast running straight at him as he drops Daniello. Outcast is waiting for him by that doorway, predictively pre-ADSing. Outcast loses the gunfight. Simp reducing the deficit, but Hax finishes the job.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Now Team Fortis with a 2-round advantage, a 2-round cushion
Destroy the
on
objective.
this search and
We got
destroy
the bomb.
game. Looking to close this out, keep the momentum. But the roles have changed. Nate catches Hax briefly. Creep pulled back up by the exploded tank as they go straight to the A point. Creep drops Mazur. Ellie goes straight at Shinobi, but Shinobi caught him on low HP. Smoke waiting, but that's A point hidden in the corner. Shinobi catches Unholy as well. 2v, actually 2v2. Smoke catches Daniello. I couldn't keep track of those trades. Axe carrying the bomb in tow at the A point. His backup Outcast catches Smoke facing the wrong way. Now Simp, the face staring down the barrel of a 2v1, caught by Outcast straight to the
Ready for
face.
the next round. Destroy the objective.
I don't know what match
have the
you guys
bomb.
in chat are watching. Hax OP, W Shinobi. Now I see Shinobi. Yes. His fair share of kills. But the objective speaks different, and for so far I'm seeing Outcast doing some
Last man
heavy
standing.
carrying on his
Finish it.
own for Team Fortis. As that round ended
Nice work.
so fast,
Ready for the next round.
complete collapse from the side. A complete collapse from the side of Halo Gaming. They held it together for literally 2 rounds and collapsed. 6-2 is the current score. As we close out this series, the second semi-finals goes the way of Team Fortis, who will face up against Anti-Meta in the final. Anti-Meta versus Team Fortis. If the final has anything,
Stand down.
any flavor similar to what we just witnessed here, man. These guys have put on a show. These guys have put on a bloody show. I wanna play one trailer as we segue into the finals. Anti-Meta versus Team Fortis.
Call of Duty community learns that glory isn't given.
Anti-Meta versus Team Fortis are our finals. That's the final. That's the final we're staring straight into. Anti-Meta versus Team Fortis. Halo Gaming held it together for Hardpoint for a certain amount of time. Then they held it together for Search and Destroy, but none of those modes went their way. Somewhere they collapsed. Somewhere. As now we walk straight to the final. Anti-Meta versus Team Fortress. Anti-Meta versus Team Fortress. That is our final. We just put that perhaps in the chat. Right now I'm looking at the lobby. Just look at the map. They're doing the map. We just go taking through what just happened today. The fixture. We began with Anti-Meta versus Noxious Beta. Played off 3 was hard. Noxious Beta lost in the back of his reputation. Anti-Meta went further, beat them out in Search and Destroy, cementing their place in the final 6-1. Emphatic victory over there. We segued nicely into a second semi-final. Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming, the just beaten first round of Hardpoint. Close call. Team Fortis and Halo Gaming were able to put a bare knuckle brawl. Team Fortis took the day on the Hardpoint. We segued straight into Search and Destroy, where we were 2-2 in round 4. But somehow from there it was all downhill for Halo Gaming as Team Fortis took the win 6-2. This in turn set up a final, our tantalizing final, with Team Fortis facing up against Anti-Meta tonight. Team Fortis facing up against Anti-Meta tonight. I'm gonna wait for that lobby to just drop this point here in the lobby there. This is gonna be a good one, a biggie. The difference with difference here in this one, the final, is always the best of 5. Best of 5. Nauseous Beta versus Halo Gaming. Didn't go the way of Nauseous Beta. Rather, no, it's Nauseous Beta versus Anti-Meta. Didn't go the way of Nauseous Beta. Halo Gaming, again, just took a loss. Team Fortis, close encounter there on both Hardpoint and Search and Destroy, but it was not too late for Halo Gaming. We segue nicely into our final, a best of 5s. That sets up Anti-Meta. This is Team Fortis with our final. Map votes going on as we speak. Gladiators in the field as we stand. Anti-Meta deadly non-stop coming. Man with no name on the stream of and vanish. Anti-Meta told the line for Team Fortis is broadcast. Rather than This is our final. Anti-Matter, Team Fortis. Jesus Christ. Why do we just keep staring at the I'm sorry. Hold on, let me just put this on full screen. This is so funny. Alright. Not to stray too far from the subject. Hard point. Very open mode here. Very open map. So it's only open on the first floor. Right. We see a complete scrap that we saw from Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming. Really treated low. It's very low. Right. Will we see the same scrap that we saw for Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming on this hardpoint map? Anti-Matter made it clear they really wanted to get this one closed out early. Whether or not Outcast and company will be the walkovers, that's up to them. The music was too high. Yeah, we turned it down. Turned it down, turned it down. Turned it down. Once again, Diddly P-Kicks. Oh, P-Kicks came in finally. Diddly P-Kicks. Tommy. Man with no name. Streamer mode over there. And Vanish. Throw the line for Anti-Matter. Outcast, Daniello, Hacks, Unholy and Bane. Gladiators. Team Fortis. Bane. I have nothing to fear but fear itself.
Oh my god. It's very difficult intro for me. I know it's not good.
Use the dark as camouflage. I was bred one. Alright, we head into hardpoint. No firing range.
What was he calling you? I easily like him. You nearly adopted the dark. I was sorry. Molded by it. I used to like them. I was a man.
We're still doing the map first. Strong combination. That is if we get that. If we get that. If we get to domination. Very good. So it could happen that some point gets completely bent over and sends us to sleep way before 1 a.m. For the record, it's 1 day, it's midnight. They settled on firing range for the first half. Alright. We're waiting that we should get this one on the road. We're still waiting for this matchup to get on the road. I'm going to play one ad, then we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, trying to buy time for these guys to start the match. We'll be right back. started. We're going straight into hardpoint. We walk straight into hardpoint on firing range. This is Team Fortis versus Anti-Meta. Team Fortis versus Anti-Meta. Starting you off in 4, 3, 2, 1. Who gets the scrap time on the hill first? We jump straight into it. Man with no name takes the overwatch, the high ground. Anti-Meta with what we consider the advantage as Unholy, Hacks and Danielo fall in quick succession as Bane finally completes that domino of the collapse. Unholy tries to flank out with Hacks in tow, but it's the yellows from Anti-Meta, full control in this firing range matchup. Bane falls as we're 20 seconds into that hill and it's all yellow. The man with no name just taken out eventually, and Hacks finally sets foot on the hill. The man from Team Fortis, Tommy, tries to take cover behind that little barrier there, and he successfully does so, taking out Hacks in the process. They will meet in the next hill for the rotations coming through. The situational awareness to rotate early. 10 seconds early. Man with no name holds the line for the final 10 seconds with Diddley as the backup. Tommy and company with P-Kicks will be rotating for the next hill. Goofy systems down. Caught facing the wrong way by Outcast with P-Kicks. Danielo dropped by Diddley. Diddley giving the Diddley.
Hardpoint contested. We've taken the lead.
That was, but it's Unholy this time. I caught that one. The yellows firmly in control of this hardpoint matchup. Outcast caught at the doorway. Diddley says no jumping into this DM. Unholy tries to slide into the same DM this time. He catches, actually helped catch Bane with the assist there. P-Kicks might get caught off. Diddley comes through and says no again, delivering the Diddley successfully, but dropped by Bane this time. Vengeance is mine, he says, as he holds and rotates to the next hill. The final 10 seconds for the yellows. All blue on the next hill were now waiting. Can they hold the line is the question. They need to hold a full 60 twice to catch up. The distance is now huge. Bane holding the door, predictably holding with Daniela and Unholy. Outcast will be holding on the outskirts. We look at the entrance. P-Kicks comes in, Unholy falls, but Bane holds the line all too temporarily. Diddley drops him. Hacks with a death machine shred, but dropped by.
We lost the lead.
Dropped. The death machine. Who the heck was holding that?
Hardpoint locked down.
Either way, doesn't matter. The contest comes through. 99 on 19 is the current score. The yellows have full control of this hardpoint matchup. Speaks volumes into that last matchup of Team Fortis versus Halo. Team Fortis versus Halo. A far cry from that matchup where it was neck and neck by this point. It was neck and neck by this point.
Hardpoint contested.
We already at 100 for Anti-Meta. 236 for Team Fortis. Barely hanging on for dear life. The rotations come through and it's blue on that hill, but that can they hold? As Tommy dropped by Unholy, fragging him from the window. Bane still in there as the backup. With the vortex gun covering every entrance he sees. Outcast dropped by P-Kicks. Comes in for the contest but could not take. This time the edge closer as they hit the 60-point mark. Team Fortis now with a resurgence. A resurgence we actually honestly did not see or think would happen as Tommy comes in to stop that advance. Fresh off that respawn, it's the man with no name. He vanished as the backup. He's following his lead. Diddley trying to find the Diddley and slide to that hill. He does temporarily for the last 10 seconds. The score right now is 77 on 103 as we rotate to the hill where it all started. Remember, this team from Anti-Meta was at 100 This team of Team Fortis was at 20 points barely 2 minutes ago. And right now it's 104 on 84. Team Fortis well on their way to catch up. They have found their groove on this hardpoint matchup.
Hardpoint lost.
Almost called it GG's. Spoke too soon. Bane leading the advance for the catch-up for the comeback. Opix preventing a full collapse but could not do so on that hill as the Blues finally have a foothold in there to try and reach their 100-point mark. P-kick, frustrate, long distance, observing. Breaking the armor, 96 on 114. P-kicks goes in to extend the lead for the Yellows in anti-meta. 3-man as backup. Hacks drops him all too easily. Takes down Diddley as well. They have truly found their groove, Team Fortis. As they rotate early. They have rotated early. I see 3 bodies. Unholy, Outcast, and Daniello on the next hill. Bane and company are a bit far on the outskirts, trying to prevent and frustrate the response, and they're doing so quite well so far as they hit 100 this time. It's still all blue in the hill and its surroundings. All blue in the hill and its surroundings. Outcast covering each doorway. The comms must be mad at this point as Diddley drops Outcast. Vanish drops Bane. Anti-meta finally clear out that clutter of Team Fortis to take the hill for the final 20 seconds. 120 on 130. Well caught up Team Fortis to try and level things. Finding their groove is one thing, but catching up from the deficit they had as we started the game is maddening. 144 on 120 as the lead need to be extended by the guys from anti-meta this time. Frustrated, looking to close this out.
Capture the objective.
Completely execute mercy killing here. Outcast is in the hill. Axe comes in as backup, but they both get taken down. Kicks is in there now, getting the scrap time.
Enemy airstrike.
Long distance, trying to fire on the next from where the next hill is going to be. You see Diddley dropped. Slides in there. Sees P-kicks. P-kicks on 1 HP dropped. Now with 40 seconds to spare, can they hold? That's the real question. 3 bodies. It's Tammy and company who are going to try and find their way into the hill. You see the advance, but they're dropped by Unholy and Daniello. Now the Blues, well on their way to catching up with 20 seconds to spare. They hold the line to try again, come back for the second time. Coming by the window, fragged by Unholy. Final 10 seconds. The man with no name will be holding on the. Will try and come in from the outskirts to spoil the party. Unholy with the gravity spikes to clean house. As the rotations still blue in there. The Yellows from anti-meta far off respond far out, frustrated, and suddenly well on their way to being on the back foot. It's Unholy, raining hell in that cluster of a spawn. Deadly P-kicks and the man with no name fall. Now with 40 seconds on that hill, can they hold the line and completely extend and obliterate the lead that anti-meta had? 166 on 176 is now the call. That is the score as it stands. 170 on 170. I'm just going to put it there. I'm going to settle down on that one. With Unholy.
Taking the lead.
Unholy is in there. Contest. As the Blues from Team Fortis now hold the line, but all too temporarily. The contest comes to final 10 seconds. Complete pandemonium on that point. It's getting petty at this point. Vanish fights for it, fighting for scraps. Literally every second matters. As we approach 190. Vanish takes the high ground. Obi-Wan Kenobi for the Yellows. In anti-meta, it's Unholy downstairs in the hill. He does not see Vanish up there. He cleans him out, cleaning the house for anti-meta and his teammates. As now all Yellows are in there. Cluster strike raining. Outcast long distance, but cleaned out by Vanish. He could not see Axis facing the wrong way, but the Blues find a foothold in there somehow, and it was Bane who got cleaned out all too quickly. The Yellows, they keep trading blows, 190 on 190 as we stand. Unholy and Outcast on that particular mid-house. That shed, the cluster strike. Who's responsible? It Hags. Sending hell, raining streaks as we hit 200 on 200. This one is clearly down to the wire as Team Fortis will not go quietly. P-Kicks and company rotate early. Vanish as the backup. Holding hands Pro-Max for the final 2 seconds on that hill. P-Kicks. Vanish, Tummy. They all regroup on the next hill. The Blues now on the back foot on rotations. And they go in there and catch up. They have the lead, but it might be temporary. 212 and 200. As Antimatter on the back foot, looking to close it out. Looking to take back their lead. The hill is emptied out. Vortex gun in tow. I could not tell by who, but it's 212 on 212. Yellows hold it. Bane shreds. He has it. He has nothing to fear but fear itself. And it's Bane to hold and get the scrap time. Cleaned out. Hacks and company in tow for Team Fortis. The man with no name. The streamer mode shreds long on that LK24. But will it be it? Will it be enough? He stormed the point. But it means nothing. 235 on 215 for Team Fortis. They might steal this one out. RKO out of nowhere, final 5 seconds. Rotations, it won't be enough for the win. As P-Kicks and Antimatter now look to hold a full 60. This hill will determine the winner. Whether we like it or not, Vortex gun from Tummy. Vortex gun on each entrance to frustrate. We get petty. The Blues 10 points away from victory. Daniello tries to storm the castle. He gets nothing. The death machine from Hags does the job of cleaning houses. The Blues finally sending it to GG's to try and close this out. 248 on 228. No yellows in sight. It's Team Fortis for the win. Just wasn't happening for Antimatter. Vice, Fortis is greater than anything. Fortis is greater. The foreplay in this match is just exciting, says Ace Gamers. Where are you guys, by the way? Where are you guys, by the way? Antimatter doing the Lord's work. Clearly. That standard, I would say. Antimatter greatest and story is high. Search and destroy in slums. Repeat. Damn is right. Damn is right. Damn. That is the proper response. I like how most of us will have called that round in the first 5 minutes of that game. The first 3 minutes actually. It was 120. I was about to call that game. It was 120. 120. Let me just say that. The score was 100 for anti-meta, 20 for Team Fortress. At some point, that was the score. How it's turning to this. How that turned into this, man. We're going straight into slums.
Just dropped the bomb. Destroy the objective.
Slums
Bomb
is
acquired.
where we're headed as we go full screen.
Lost that round,
Oh,
but it's not over yet. Ready
I
up.
guess someone lagged out. Restart that
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall
far from
against the
considering
rain.
how they started.
Victories within the mile.
Then you must
Almost
be a very
there, don't
ballsy
give
that
a
starting
damn.
test.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
We're about to start this one out again. Search and destroy in slums begins now. This is our final best of 5. The first of that 5 round started with Hardpoint, Team Fortis versus Anti-Meta. Anti-Meta had a chokehold on that one. They literally choked it out. The reverse sweep, full sail reverse from Team Fortis. RKO out of nowhere took the win on Hardpoint. Now we walk into Search and Destroy. Now we walk into Search and Destroy. On slums. Let's go. Alright, can these guys start already? Let's go. Let's start, guys. Let's start. Search and destroy in slums. This one. Second round of this best of 5. First one goes away. Team Fortis, surprisingly. Now S&D against Anti-Meta on slums. Nowhere to hide in this one. antimatter must stay composed. No shit, Neptune. They must. They literally need this SND round to stay alive. They literally need this. Composure is the least of their worries right now. Yes, it's vital. They really do need to stay composed. Because the way they lost that hardpoint match raises certain questions. The key one being what the hell happened. I mean, they were completely squashing Fortis to start with. I mean, they were kicking the shit out of them. They really squashed Team Fortis to start off. So whatever happened, whatever happened, there are questions that need to be asked very fast before we get into search and destroy, before we get into SND. What's happening with these guys? Nobody's responding. What's happening with these guys? Wait, what? Okay, sorry, I'm reacting because I'm seeing a message where the game has started without they're in round 5 now. What? Apparently the game started. They're in it. Apparently the game started and they're in the game. How the hell did that even happen? I mean, we've been seated watching the same screen. Okay, gonna give them time to finish it. They said they're on round 5 actually. They said they're on round 5. Ah, crap. How the heck did... Gonna give them time to finish that game of theirs. And we'll be surprised by the winner. When it seems like it. Each of us will have to be surprised by that winner. Crap. That's a crappy way to go. They are in round 5 now. Damn it. Yeah, I'm being told the game has started. I'm just gonna play a quick break here. I'm gonna take a quick break here until they're back. I'll be right back.
Dead.
500,000 Kenya shillings. That journey starts now with Qualifier 1 beginning today. The teams that signed up for Qualifier 1 will be duking it out on 4 maps. This is the Pro Series Gaming Mobile Masters Finals. 20,000 Kenya shillings on the line today in both Battle Royale.
9 seconds. Wazi is running down the clock, but
he wins. He
wastes
plays
the time, but he gets the snipe. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
What a way to win the game!
Of the last 3 seconds. Are you kidding? Swept through as it's finally going, settling the way of the yellows. Malawi threatening exactly what everyone did not expect they do, and that's a comeback. Jones holds from the low ground,
And ex-wife, watch out to snipe from a long distance. What can he do there?
Get one shot off! Oh my goodness! Can he finish the job? And to find an inch into the hill. Destroyed! Malawi, hold the line! Malawi, hold the line! Malawi, hold the line for a comeback! Malawi, hold the line for a comeback! It's 206! They come back!
The Call of Duty community learns that glory isn't given.
Alright. We're back. So apparently I don't know what happened, what glitch that was that caused the game to start without me. Or caused them to start the game and didn't include me. But either way, Search and Destroy went the way of Team of Anti-Meta. Team Fortis lost their round of Search and Destroy, and Anti-Meta take the win on SND, making sure the score is 1-1. Exactly what Anti-Meta needed to level things. Anti-Meta needed to level things right now, and that's just what happened. We're 1-1 now, sending us straight into control. Anti-Meta, of course. And Diddley, P-Kicks, Vanish. Man with the streamer mode there, and Buddha. The Team Fortis is Outcast, and Yellow, Hacks, and Holy, and Bane. Anti-Meta, Diddley, P-Kicks, Vanish, Streamer Mode Guy, and Buddha. Man with no name there. Outcast, Daniello, Hacks, and Holy, and Bane toe the line for Team Fortis.
I merely adopted a dog. I was molded by it.
You walk into control off the back of a loss and Search and Destroy for Team Fortis. Firing range yet again the venue for control this time round. Let's get this show on the road. Quick, no time for a recap. As we get straight into control, the score is 1-1 now in this best of 5. Control is where we're at. Team Fortis versus Anti-Meta. Right now for the role of the capturing of the hills, of the points. This is Anti-Meta. For the defense of it, this Team Fortis. Control consists of 30 shared lives apiece on each team. You can either slay your way through this, be smart about it, and cap your points. Meet the objectives. Right, it's exactly what Anti-Meta are doing. They take the A point in full force, full throttle, sending bodies in there. Already halfway taken. Halfway taken that A point. Being scrapped out. The bodies are there. Full send, full force. As A now almost fully taken. With plenty of time and lives to spare. The lives 24 apiece on each team. The A point goes the way of Anti-Meta. Now for the defense of the B point. Team Fortis must fall back. Fortis must fall back for the B point. Outcast kills himself? That's fine. But now 21 on 21 current life count. But the defense of the B point so far going well. Not a foothold, not a sight of yellow set in there. But the life count not going the way of Team Fortis. As they keep getting shredded on re-entry. Literally, Bane dropped as the life count. The trades are coming in slower than they should for Team Fortis. 13 on 18 is the current score as Anti-Meta now
Enemy down.
going to get a firm grasp as they're not in a hurry to get at the B point. Instead, they're going straight at the life count, going straight at the throat.
For the lead.
Daniello trades in, but it's not coming just in time as the life count is now halved. 8 on 16 for Anti-Meta, who now have a firm advantage here in lives and now in terms of capping the B point. Diddley is in there for that objective. Almost quarter way taken as Hacks and company fall back. 4 lives left in tow. Daniello out and out for the spectators bench. 4 versus 11 lives. 2 versus 11 spoke too soon. Unholy versus Hacks against 11 lives.
Enemy taking B.
Literally an uphill battle as Buddha closes it out.
Lost
First
that
round of
round.
control
It's not
goes the
over
way of
yet.
antimatter.
Ready up.
Roles reversed. For the uptake this time, it is Fortis.
Smoke out.
We're going to run straight at the A point.
Lost the lead.
Copy and paste of Team Antimatter's strategy, rather. They're going straight at A, full force, full bodies. All blues headed that way, but they have a disadvantage by 1 life count. Now headed there. Bane holding solo at the
Capturing
point.
Alpha.
Actually has
Hostile predator missile
teammates
inbound.
get dropped out. Bane dropped out as well. The A point now halfway taken. Almost halfway taken. It's Outcast. Faces the wrong way just in time. Just in time. I said that like it was a good thing. It wasn't. Outcast dropped. The A point already halfway taken. 19 on 23 is the current life count as they fall behind yet again on the life count. 240. Daniello drops Buddha. This is a gunfight going separately at the B point.
We're failing this mission.
Daniello still not prioritizing to go for the B point. Instead leaving it. A point not even taken yet. He kicks it in there and Unholy doesn't even get to unleash his gravity vortex gun. Deadly. Going to go and frustrate an 8 life count for Team Fortis on 19. As they're getting systematically taken apart, the dominoes falling at this point. 6 on 17.
Lost the lead.
16 on 6, 5 on 15, and the A point still not taken. Hacks and company now going to complete the uptake. Outcast seems to be AFK. The vortex gun from Unholy will be in play to shred, try and stop any uptake, any contest of that A point. As now only 1 life left. It's Hacks alone against whopping 11 lives. An uphill battle as round 2 of control goes the way of antimatter. The result now becoming clear. Outcast is back. Now for the defense. Still anti-meta. The uptick rather. On the offensive is anti-meta. On the defense it is Team Fortis.
Be advised. Hostile predator missile inbound. We've taken the lead.
Long distance.
Hunter-killer drone.
Try and take the A point. They're still sending bodies at A. This time it's not playing out like round 1. The Blues heavily defensive. 24 and 24 is the life count. Even trades this time. You take, I take. 23 on 22. An even life count trade here. Where it fails is the objective, as now finally the Yellows have a foothold in there. Can they hold the line as the vortex can cover that entrance? Hacks trying to find his way in there. Sneaky links of the trophy system, sees Buddha, sprays and catches him. 13 on 20. The life count fell so drastically. How many times do the full squad of Team Fortis have to have fallen for the life count to have fallen that fast to 11 on 20? 20 on 10. Literally half. Literally in half. And now only the B point left for the uptake. 7 on 18 lives for anti-meta with a clear advantage. This time they frustrate Team Fortis into submission. Outcast dropped.
Friendly airstrike incoming.
Or rather drops deadly long distance as Phoenix drops a cluster strike.
Losing his
cluster strike doing the job as now only 2 lives left. Daniello and Outcast left. Daniello falls. Outcast left against 13 lives. 13 separate people. It's GG's as control falls away of anti-meta.
Ready up.
Team Fortis completely got taken apart there. A far cry from what they showed in Hardpoint. We didn't get to see Search and Destroy, but surely we saw the outcome. And now
it's a draw. Stand
it rotates all the way back to Hardpoint. Round and round we go again to Hardpoint. Round and round we go yet again to Hardpoint. Yet again we find ourselves at our long lost friend Hardpoint. A recap of how we got here. Semi-finals started off with Anti-Meta facing off against Nauseous Beta. They walked out of that semi-final, Anti-Meta the victors, sending themselves straight and fast, I might add, into the finals. Team Fortis versus Halo Gaming was rather a stretch. They dragged it out literally round for round, from Hardpoint straight to Search and Destroy, but eventually Team Fortis won both to send us straight into our final. Our final sees us with Team Fortis up top versus Anti-Meta. Now round 1 of Hardpoint went the way of Team Fortis, who completed a full sail reverse and choked out Anti-Meta to win Hardpoint. Off stream, in a glitched game which saw the commentator get left out of the game, Anti-Meta took the victory in Search and Destroy, beating out Team Fortis. And now on stream yet again on Control, Team Fortis just lost Control, no pun intended. We segue nicely. 2-1 is the current score, with 2 in favor of Anti-Meta with that lead. We segue nicely 2-1 to Hardpoint on Summit. Round and round we go. Hardpoint on Summit is the next venue. I'm gonna ask these guys to start quickly. Okay, can we start quickly this time, guys? It's a bit late where I am. It's really late where I am right now. The time is 1 a.m. this side. 1 a.m. in Kenya this side. We get straight into Hardpoint on Summit. The snowy Badlands will be the venue for what will be the final match. If Fortis win this, they stay alive. If they lose,
it's too close. Fight harder.
As we start this one out,
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down.
Early in the point, it's the yellows from
Hardpoint is
Team
ours.
Fortis in the hill. The contest comes through. 3-5 is the current score.
Hardpoint contested. We tied for the lead.
5 current score as we stand, as now the lead goes back the way of Anti-Meta. Thin lead, but covering in the corner is the man with no name. Outcast tried to slide in, caught out, and rejected, but the man with no name dropped out by Daniello, who trades in. It's still all blue in there. The lead taken by
Hostiles have
the
a hard
anti-meta
point.
team. I wouldn't say a firm lead, but it's a lead nonetheless. The contest
Hard
comes
point
through
locked down.
yellow versus blue.
Hard
Who
point
takes the day?
contested.
It's still under contest at point. Down to the last 10 seconds and it falls the way of the blues. Anti-meta. As they gang up on Daniello up there, he falls.
Hostiles
Tommy
have hard points
completing,
identified.
going on his rampage to get his streaks in. Combo of 3 to him. Daniello comes in to make it 4.
Hard point is ours.
Straight at them bullets. Outcast will go up top. Outcast might get caught out, but he's still on his own rampage. Actually, caught out predictively by that guy. Daniello jump in Spider-Man style into the point, but gets taken out. But someone is in there for the points to get the scrap time. Axe and company with Daniello in tow. Blues now are in there to extend their lead 45 on 11. 30 if Axe can stop from that 45 on 12. The contest still comes in. The Blues are in there and there's no name. The streamer mode guy
Hard point locked down.
coming in with that MW11. Wow.
Hard point is ours.
Completely showing off at this point, taking 2 for the price of 1, even when his ammo ran out. At this point now, for the final 5 seconds, the rotations will fall the way of the Blues. Those final 5 seconds went the way of Team 40s on that hill. Vanish fails to see the man who tried to circumvent him getting to the hill, but he gets caught out. Either way, Outcast far off
Hostile hunter killer
on
drone
that
inbound.
hill as his spawn is freshly activated. The scrap time falling the way of anti-meta, now gathering points in there. It's Unholy who's trying to contest. Smoke out, slides his crew in there. With Bane as their company. They're trying to spoil the party, but they get spoiled themselves by Tommy, who says no to
Taking the lead.
that LK-24.
Hunter killer drone deployed. Hard point contested.
Daniello, but it is streamer mode guy who gets that kill, who'll claim it. Vanish will hold with a CPR cord, but doesn't manage to get a shot off with hacks. Frustrating there by the doorway. On the outskirts, the streamer mode guy is still holding the line. P-kicks the secondary entrance. Nobody home to receive those shots for the final 5 seconds. Daniello, fresh off that respawn, will come in to try and catch the P-kicks, who lets go in the dying seconds, now choosing to rotate.
Capture the objective.
The yellows near and dear into the next hill. The question is, can they
Hard point
hold?
lost.
Hit and go. Try and force themselves into it. It as the vortex gun fails to leave them out, but P-kicks gets caught. Try it. Daniello. Let's see the man behind him, fresh off that respawn. And the war machine will come in to clean house. As now suddenly the anti-meta team, well on their way, 100. He keeps them at bay, the streamer mode guy. Man with no name, he who shall not be named. And on the other side, being frustrated, Pro Max,
Hostiles have
Team
the hard
40's guys,
hard point locked down.
barely getting a foothold into the next hill. They held it for barely less than 20 seconds. Right now we rotate to the hill that started it all already. Be near 130 to complete this one.
We've taken the lead.
This time, a repeat
Capture the
what happened in the first
killer drone
hardpoint
deployed.
matchup. But this time anti-meta, more confident.
Hard point is ours.
Composure that their fans asked them to have to get into this match, they seem to have regained.
Hard point locked down.
In the hill that started it all, Disney upstairs playing everyone Kenobi, high ground and all. The Blues hold the point. He's trying to keep them at bay. Team 40 guys failed to catch Outcast and Hacks, who slipped through the cracks. And Daniello as well follows through. Diddley not registering any shots at that point. We'll move on to Daniello, who's suddenly into the hill, covering his teammate Bane. As right now, the Team 40's guys hold the hill. Can they hold for the full 20 seconds at least? Try and loosen the gap. Get it to 70 and keep it in half. Vortex from Bane will do nothing but commit suicide as he's dropped by Diddley.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. We've taken the lead. Hostile hunter killer drone inbound.
Outcast Backing up Daniello
Capture
there.
the objective.
Up top. Vanish joins the party. Comes to the fray but dropped by Daniello. Still thrown. Prone behind those ammo boxes.
Hardpoint is ours.
Fresh off that. Now trying to contest in, but the scrap time going more the way of the Blues momentarily, as now Team Fortis have a firm grasp of the front loosely as it trades hands, trades ownership back the way of anti-meta. 32
Destroy enemies, hunter killer.
seconds into that hill, and hell gets rained down in the form of an hunter killer drone. P-Kicks will try and rotate early. He might meet Outcast. Outcast slides through and might lose the gunfight. Loses the gunfight. He might lose the gunfight. It's Unholy who's going to try and slide through next and meets the Vortex gun square in the face. As now the hill about to activate and full Blues all on that side. Hacks trying to force his way in. He'll choose to go for the alternative entrance. Daniello in tow, they drop the man in streamer mode, Diddly down, that comes through and it's all Diddly yellow. Unholy and company hold the line. Can they catch up is the real question. Vortex gun of his own, Unholy in tow, take two for the price of one. The other side, streamer mode guy will try and rotate. Not rotate, try and go back to that hill. It's still too early to rotate, 40 seconds in. They can use this point to reduce the gap. They're about to. They want to. 30 seconds. They still held it. They've held it for 30 seconds so far, and 30 seconds left of that hill as the contest comes through. They still have it. Team Fortis doing well to now regain their composure to try and come back and repeat what they did in the first round of Hardpoint. A reverse sweep, a full tail reverse, and P-Kicks charged with preventing that goes in for the uptake of the next hill, the rotations. As the yellows, we can see long distance, they are all over. Unholy dropped by Vanish. Going to lead that charge to try and clean the house. Vanish. The contest dropped by Hacks. Hacks holding the line. Hacks cleaning house. But Hacks' party spoiled. It's left to Diddly. Diddly now for the Blues. Try and get to 200 and close this out. Take the win and take the weak anti-meta. Contest comes through, it's Hacks to spoil the party. Tummy says no. You spoil your own party. This time Diddly still on the defense. Holds Outcast. Holds Bane. As now with 20 seconds left, they have 200. Anti-meta at the 200 mark. Well in and close to GG. 124 for Team Fortis. To try and bring it back, they need two full 60s.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down.
Yep, the guy who's literally unknown. This unknown guy, the streamer mode guy, is cracked. And he's doing heavy wet work of his own. 35 kills to his name. Diddly with the same 35, delivering the Diddly successfully. And now the hill where it started it all. Where it all started, still under contest, but goes heavily the way of the Blues as they keep cleaning house. Regardless of the number of times Yellow keeps showing its face on the side of Team Fortis, Daniello to try and spoil the party. Oh, crap. So heated that my game loop crashed. Shite. Either way, just load fast, you bastard. We'd better find, I swear to God, we'd better find those guys still in game. Load. Jesus. Yeah, exactly. In the final moments. Fuck this. Come on. Come on. Reconnect. Okay, reconnect. Are you kidding? 250 for the... What? I don't even know who the heck just won. What?
It's a draw. Stand down.
Oh, it's 250 on 143. Damn it. It's Antimatter who took the win eventually. We failed to catch that ending. Antimatter won. 250 on 243. 250 on 143 rather. 250 on 143. Antimatter take the win. Ah, crap. Sorry, guys. We'll bring to an end this week's up and gunning scrims. Antimatter are this week's champions in the up and gunning weekly scrims this week. It was not to be for Team Fortis. In the final moments, Game Whip decided to be a prick. But Team Fortis fell in the final moments. 250 on 143. 250 on 143. Antimatter win the week. Antimatter win the week. 250 on 2 on 143 is the current the score on Hardpoint as it ended. And that best of 5 falls the way of Antimatter, who take this week's victory. Team Fortis try as they might put up a show today. Honestly, Team Fortis put up a show. Those guys put up a show. Team Fortis put up a show, but it was not to be. And that closes it out for this week's Up and Gunning Weekly Scrims. I'm Eugene Abadabi. I'll catch you on the flip side next weekend, where we do this all over again. We do this again next weekend. Cheers, guys.